This is so beautiful. Goedemorgen. Hoe gaat het? That's good morning. How are you in Dutch? I think it's very difficult Dutch with all the but I actually love listening to Dutch. I think it's so soft and beautiful and it sounds really amazing, and I wanted to give my Dutchies good morning and I hope you're all doing really great. I woke up very content, kind of peaceful, blessed, just having my first coffee. Came to this room. I love when everything is tidy. It's like so nice. The kind of feeling when you know that everything just looks how you want it to be and you can do your things and have a nice feeling at home. For me, that's priceless. Who agrees? Starting the day with a coffee, and let's go open the advent calendars. Like I said, this one's a little bit starting to look questionable. Okay, so 10 more days of Vlogmas. That's where we are. Wow, it's crazy, no? We're on number 14. Upper East Side Soak Gel Polish. I wonder what color is Upper East Side. Looks like it's kind of grayish. I got this Polaroid from Jimmy Choo, as you can see, and I really love Polaroids. I want to start collecting them, so I'm very, very excited to start creating more pictures with my friends of beautiful moments with that. Here we go, number 14. A Hydro-Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. Interesting, never tried it before. Today has been very easy finding the numbers. No, sometimes it's like very difficult. Now imagine I found all along the wrong number. It's not 14. Ah, it's navy snow globe. Beautiful. Just cleanse my skin and apply the lotion P50W. It's my favorite. Did you guys do your routine already? If not, now's the moment. Let's try the Mask VIP Oxygen. This one, I haven't tried it. I only tried it in the sheet mask and that was amazing, but I haven't tried it as all over. My favorite is Mask Vaseline. I love it so much. It's so hydrating, and I feel it like now that it's a bit colder, my skin needs a bit of that. See, just opened it, brand new. Let's try how this is. Oh, it's a bit thicker, is it? Yeah, it's kind of like almost a clay-like consistency. It says all over the face. I would also apply it to the neck and décolleté, like all the décolleté, but I'm wearing a turtleneck. Someone asked me once, like, why are you always so cold in your house? Don't you have heating? I have heating, but I'm always so cold in the mornings. When I wake up, I'm so cold. Until I guess my circulation starts running, you know, because I just woke up. It takes time for me to warm up. It says to apply a thicker layer around the nasolabials and around the eye and lip contours. It feels great already. It feels like it's working, but no, it's not stinging. It feels cold and soothing in a way. Rub it onto my hands and then I wash my hands. That's what I usually do when with the leftover. I need to buy soap. I use this one. It's the Dior one for Balade Sauvage. It smells like figs, and figs is one of my favorite scents. I bought two. I bought one for this bathroom and one for the guest bathroom. And then, since we're not using guest bathroom for obvious reasons, you guys saw it, I used other soap as well. Now we're gonna wait for this, then I'm gonna do my makeup because Lada's coming at 1 and we're gonna be shooting and filming and stuff like that. Before that, I thought I would chat with you guys. On my lips, I have the Chanel lip balm. I will link it below. It's one of my favorite lip balms all time. Let's go and remove this mask. Now I think it's the time, and I also need to do the makeup before Lada comes. I'm gonna remove the mask. I like to remove it always with this little towel because it actually is always the fastest to remove the mask that way rather than washing it, especially when there's a thick layer. For me, the most important thing is that a mask doesn't break me out and that it doesn't feel kind of tight or dry my skin out, especially during the winter months. I am now going to apply my 2 serums that you guys know I use, the Elastan, the Native. I got very few questions, but there were maybe few, from people asking me, why am I sad that I can't see my parents in Serbia? Why don't I just go and see them? The borders are not closed, so it's kind of seems a little bit, you know, like I guess confusing to some of you. If I'm sad, why don't I just sit on a plane and go, right? And it's a valid point, you know, that actually that's not the reason why I'm sad that I cannot go and see my parents. It's not that I cannot physically go to Serbia. I can physically go, but the point is that I don't think it's very wise to put my parents at risk. Even like my sister. I could technically go and see my sister every 2 days and my nephews, who I miss so very much, and I could cry every day about that. I have to get on a train. I have to travel with a lot of different people that probably travel frequently. A lot of them are businessmen. And why would I want to put my sister and her family in danger like that? I do go and see them, but I do it very not so frequent. And my sister is young, and her husband's young, and the children are young. It's different. And when it comes to my parents, they are in their 60s. My mom's gonna kill me when I say this because she only just turned 60. I don't want to put their health in danger, specifically because my dad is of, well, he thinks he's in great health, but you know, like your parents, when they get to that age, they're not really in great health. I would never put their health at risk and then later regret that for the rest of my life. I think, you know, there's a point where you just have to be as responsible as you possibly can. At the moment, I'm not really leaving the house unless I really have to. And I'm trying to be very, very cautious with what I do and who I see, and I see always the same people. But you know, at the end of the day, you really have to put people you love in the first place. And then, you know, imagine I'm flying to Serbia, and then where I heard that cases are really bad as well. But even if I don't leave the house, I come back here, then I'm putting people here in danger because of that. So it's not the fact that I'm not going to Serbia because of work and because I prioritize work over my parents. Of course not. I don't understand why would people assume that. Especially for me, like my family always comes first. No matter what, my family comes first. Even though my family is such family that they have taught me whole of my life that I always need to be strong, that I should not be like crying about those things. When it comes to Christmas, I just have to go to England for at least one day. I have to bring my nephews their presents. I will of course do a test before I go. I think I've spoken to my sister about it, and if it was up to me, I would be in England every weekend. I would be going to see my sister every weekend, but I think that is really risking it too much. This way I do it once every 6-7 weeks after doing the test, and you know, it's more manageable. A lot of the questions as well, what are my New Year's plans? Funny. Of course, I don't even have any New Year's plans. I don't have any Christmas plans. The Christmas on the 25th of December is not really kind of big for me because what we do usually is just eat a lot of food and kind of enjoy that it's holidays, so that there's no emails, there's not really much going on, it's very easy. But the truth be told, we don't really celebrate the 25th with our families. In Serbia, we celebrate the 7th of January. So that's the like kind of Christmas holiday for us. I don't really have many plans for the 25th. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My boyfriend's working like a lot throughout December, so it's not like we can, you know, go to England, for example. I can go by myself, and I will go at some point in December, but I just don't know when and how. For New Year's Eve, no plans whatsoever, which is the first time. But I mean, like, what can you do for New Year's Eve? What I'm thinking, by the way, this is the Fenty Beauty eyebrow pencil in shade Brown MVP. I love it. There's not really much that we can do, you know. It's a more matter of trying to maybe organize a dinner with friends. So we have Ksenia and Jürgen, Alexandra and Gus, few other friends, you know, and we can kind of try and all of us do something together, like a dinner. Even that needs to be organized nicely, and we're starting to talk about, but normally by this time of the month, I would know what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. I would be all organized. Everything would be planned, but not on this occasion. Now I'm using the Nars Wanted palette, and we have this little gold that I like to use with my finger in the inner corner. I'll link it all below for you guys. Done. Oh, I love this Fenty lip balm. It's kind of gloss lip balm, whatever it is, but it smells so good. A bit of my Charlotte Tilbury favorite pencil in here. A lot of questions as well. What would I like to receive for Christmas? And this is so funny. I have 0 things on my wish list, which is quite weird as well for me because I live and breathe fashion and I like so many things, but I have nothing on my wish list at this point. The hair is still looking kind of good from the plait yesterday. I will comb it through to see what it's gonna look like. But nothing on my wish list because I think that, you know, it's been such a weird year that normally at this time of the year I would be buying dresses, you know, dresses, heels, shoes, boots, snow stuff. But I cannot go to the mountains, which for me is like the saddest part about winter. Like I love skiing so much cannot go out, so what's the point of buying numerous dresses? It's like very much of what do I need, and I need nothing except from stuff for home, maybe some stuff for home. This what I'm gonna apply now on my hair is the Fable and Mane hair oil. It's quite oily, so I like to warm it up first between my palms and then apply it to the ends to give the shine. This looks kind of almost like a blowout. In January I would love to go to mountains. I have actually emailed a lot of hotels asking like, hey, you know, when can I book? Do you know any like regulations? What is going on now that the vaccine is starting to roll out? Are the things gonna get easier? I don't know. And they were saying that most of the hotels are closed until the end of January. Nothing in January, but then in February, is there gonna be a fashion month? I don't know. I heard that in January they'll be haute couture. What will happen? I have no clue. Here's my little fragrance collection which has grown. This is quite autumnal and beautiful, the Christian Louboutin. Mine is, I think, Ruby Rouge. It smells like cardamom, iris, vanilla like. This is quite oody. I've seen all of this, you know, all of this is kind of old. This I also love if you guys like a bit of a stronger scent. Also wanted to show you some of my favorite candles because I think I promised yesterday I will show you some, but I only showed you what I got. Here we have Dior 30 Montagne. I love it so much. And the other Dior candle that I love so much is the Fig Mediterranee. Over here we have the Diptyque Amber. Obsessed. Then Le Labo Fig. I love it even more than I love Santal. It's not very figgy, I have to say, but it's a beautiful scent. Oh, someone's coming. It could be many different people. Oui, bonjour. This is the Fornasetti one and it smells like amber. I have a few different ones around my house and I love them. And another scent I love is this one from Jimmy Fairley. You can get this in Paris. I think they have so many stores and it's beautiful. Okay, just arrived. This is a package from Borsellino. I can't wait to open it. I selected a hat. It's very hard to select blindly hat without trying it on, so excited to try it on later on. Also guys, I absolutely love the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This smells beautiful and it's quite Christmassy because it's kind of like cherry and spice for some reason for me. Another one that I love from Tom Ford would be White Suede. Then over here we have another Cire Trudon, which by the way are not even my favorite candle. It's just that at the moment I have many. I don't know the name of this candle. It was a limited edition Christmas one and look how beautiful is the actual jar, what you call it. And here we have one of my favorites, which is MI Louis Vuitton. Love the Louis Vuitton candles. I think they all smell delicious. Then here we have Santal from Le Labo. I mean, I've used it up, but I have to say it is not one of my favorite candles. It's beautiful, but it's nothing like I'm dead when I smell it, you know? Almost tidy over here soon, and then I will be able to display this beauty so nicely. The rose candle, cannot wait to burn it, but it's too maybe even beautiful to burn. Diptyque Vanille, love it so much. One thing that I've noticed is that I don't really enjoy Byredo candles, but I don't know why. I have one, I think it's the Bibliothèque, I believe, and it's just not, I don't know, my boyfriend thinks they're the most beautiful candles and that they're the most beautifully packed. For me, they're just not impressed. Maybe I haven't tried the right one. Here in the guest bathroom we have the Byredo Vanquish and it doesn't give me any satisfaction really. And of course over here we have the Cire Trudon Ernesto. I love the smell of this. It's insanely beautiful. I also love Jo Malone Mirth and Tonka. What else do I love? I love... Ooh. Is it too bad if I have a gummy bear even before I have my breakfast? I have the veggie Colin from Marks and Spencer's, but I love it. The kitchen is a mess, but I really want to make an acai bowl. I don't have a banana at the moment at home, so this is going to be it. You will notice I'm wearing a different outfit actually. Gray suit with nothing underneath. I was just doing several reels with Vlada. He left and now I have this to put all back there. We're filming something with the coats. Let's power work through this, tidy it all up. I'm expecting a few deliveries and few kind of like different things, so I have to stay at home for another hour and a half and then we might head out. It's raining, but that never stopped me before. I'll warm up and I'm ready to kind of like head out and finish off some stuff. We actually haven't really even got much food at home, so I might also take you with me to do some grocery shopping. It's kind of, I realize why I love this bed in the office, what I call office, so much. It's because it's so cozy, and once I have tidied everything and once everything is in its place, it's so nice to have a little lie here. Also, it's raining outside, so relaxing. Honestly, for me, the sound of the rain, you guys know that I use the app called Sleep Cycle to go to bed and to wake up and to analyze the quality of my sleep. And sometimes when I cannot sleep, like back in March or something like that, I couldn't really sleep very well because I had like foot pain. I would always use the sound of the rain on the car roof. It's like very specific sound, and it just relaxes me so much. For me, there's no better feeling than being able to stay in bed as it's raining outside and like stay cozy, drink a hot drink. My favorite, maybe like at this time of the day, like a cinnamon decaf oat milk latte, and just listen to this. I would love also like a cinnamon swirl pastry, but I'm actually being very good with how I'm eating and with the like a food regimen. I'm eating like only kind of my own stuff. And last night we'd had pizza, and I had it around 7 o'clock or maybe even 8, which is later than I normally do eat in the day, but it's okay. Like every once in a while I'm very happy to do that, because it's very important also to kind of have a happy life, I think. For some reason, there's all of a sudden a lot of light here. Around like 4 or 5 o'clock, I feel like all the light disappears from here because it goes on the other side of the building. But it's really nice and bright, and I'm in a really great mood, because even though I probably haven't vlogged that well today, I have actually tidied so much and I'm so happy with it. What's left is to find, actually I haven't even tried this on. I will give it a go, as well as this, the gifts from Net-a-Porter. The Saint Laurent knit came out of wash. So many of you have asked me, how do I wash my delicates? When it comes to cashmere and in general knits, I always wash them in cold water. I put them in the machine. I honestly, like, I'm not slave to any stuff. I appreciate that many of you will say like, hey, but you spend so much money for it, like, you know, like you should really bring it to dry cleaning, and you would be right. But I have a lot of stuff that is made of like cashmere or nice wool or more sensitive materials, and if I would take everything to dry cleaning, I would spend more time kind of, you know, looking after my clothes than actually enjoying it and wearing it, and that's not what I want to do. And I've asked my mom if it's okay to wash it that way. Mom always knows the best, so she said yes, and that's what I'm doing, and I've never had any problems. The only problem that I ever get is the little balls on the sleeves of the, you know, like when over here you get like normally those kind of little balls, and I always shave them with the little device that I've shown you before. I'm gonna make myself a hot drink, and I might even give myself a little hour of just enjoying the world without a phone, without anything. I'm also a person that likes to sleep with like light coming through from the window, not like a direct sunlight, but you know, having like the feeling that I know it's not night but I know it's day, and I can relax for some reason. Like mentally, that makes me feel like I'm resting, but it's not because I have to, not because it's night, but because I can. It's a very weird concept, I know, but it is what it is. I think I was telling you relatively recently, I don't often actually order food, like takeaway. I mean, when I say often as I could, considering that I'm not cooking, I try to prepare something. So for example, for breakfast, I have my 3 dishes, right? It's either acai, oats, or eggs, all 3 which I can make. For dinner, I like to have a salad, very easy to make, which is green salad usually with tuna, mozzarella, cherry tomato, that sort of stuff. Or a soup, also very easy. For lunch, I would have pasta, which I can make, you know, it depends. Most of the things that I eat, I can make myself. Sometimes I can't, so I like to order. So I either have pizza takeaway, or when I feel like tacos, I love shrimp tacos, and I love to have vegan burger, like Beyond Meat burger. I love that so much. Today I really felt like having a vegan burger again, the similar one that we had the other day, so I decided to order it, and the rider is coming. The food arrived. Normally I like to have my veggie burger or vegan burger from either Little Apple or Marco's. I have sweet potato fries here as well. I'm gonna serve it for myself nicely on a plate, sit in the living room so I can watch something on TV, because I really feel like having that type of evening right now before we head out. I am just reading comments to my last vlog. So many comments take us shopping with you, and it seems like you're in luck because that's exactly where we're going now. Same as always. Not really same as always, but I got my grey Saint Laurent coat, my big Chanel bag. Need to switch off the candles and the tree because, you know, health and safety, right? And then, guys, we're heading to Gallery Lafayette. The Christmas decoration here at Gallery Lafayette. It's really colorful, and the best part is always in the middle, and I haven't seen it yet this year. I don't think you're ready for this. This is so beautiful. Wow, I love it. We're gonna go up there, so I will show you from the other perspective as well. They have many gift ideas here. I love these Jimmy shoes. Look how beautiful. Oh, I wonder which floor have they got the home stuff on. I'm gonna go and search for that because that could be quite useful actually. We're on the second floor. I want to check out tree from here. Wow, there's even a platform up there. I don't know if you can see from where you can come very close to the tree. Take a picture, but with me and the fear of heights, I don't think so. Not today, Satan. Let's keep going. Not a fan of taking lifts with other people, so taking the stairs at the moment. Just look how stunning are these Be My Love rings and the staff here. I love it. Okay, let's change the building to the Maison, which is, I think, across the road. All I know is that my boyfriend's gonna kill me because I'm gonna bring everything home. There's even like a food department downstairs that looks amazing. I think I need something like this at home, like a big plant, because we have few corners that are empty, but unfortunately I cannot bring that home by myself. Let's look at the Christmas shop here. One thing I definitely need is a lamp. I also don't want to kind of like shop it now, so random. I was browsing this very long corridor and I was like, I don't know, I'm not in the mood for anything, really not. And then I come here and I'm like, oh my god, this is what I love. What is this? And guess what is it? Of course, I guess we are very clear on what I like. Might not be in the best shopping mood after all. Actually, it's a little bit overwhelming for me, and I don't really like to do home shopping alone. I like clothes shopping alone, but not home shopping alone. I'm gonna head downstairs and see if I can find something from the supermarket section. I just got back home from Gallery Lafayette. I, of course, always love going there, and I think the Christmas tree is the best thing that I could have shown you. Regarding everything else, I didn't really get anything. I wasn't really that impressed actually at the end. I always pay a very good attention how I feel after certain foods. And I had the burger, like halloumi burger and the fries. And I don't know why, I was not feeling the best. So I will not be reordering from there. I did get a few things, nothing really special. I got the English tea shops, Rooibos, cacao and vanille. I got coffee. I got a small truffle oil that I'm curious to try. So I want to bake, nothing special, but I want to bake a bio carrot cake because I want to bake. I also got cacao sugar, vanilla sugar, vanilla syrup, and real vanilla because I want to make some stuff. I want to try. It's not really like what I'm that great at, but it doesn't harm me for trying, especially during these Christmas holidays. It is around, I think, 8 p.m. I'm gonna go have shower, remove the makeup, get very comfortable and all of that stuff. I don't know if I actually told you guys about that, but in the evenings I leave my phone because I think it's time to kind of not look at social media, not look at anything at all. So around after 8 I leave the phone in the other room, that way it's not distracting me. It's also what I read in the book Hyperfocus that it is the best way to focus on what you're doing, to just leave the phone in the other room. So I'm gonna leave my phone and have a nice evening. I'm gonna hopefully finish the room 2806. I've been falling asleep last 2 nights, so I haven't finished it. I'll update you hopefully before I go to bed, because I fell asleep all the other nights. All the digital stuff is here. My vlog is on because I was like planning some stuff. I'm gonna go have a shower now. It is 23:18. I almost fell asleep on the sofa, but I didn't in the end, so that's good. I just wanted to say goodnight to all of you. Finished watching room 2806, whatever it's called. I recommend that you should watch it. It's only 3 episodes, and then watch 1 episode of Crown. And now it's time to sleep, and tomorrow I'm excited to try and attempt to do some some makeover of the guest bathroom to make it into my beauty room. One can try. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.